In our demo class, we had 3 guest speakers that showed us many resources we can use in our classroom. The first vendor was the Coots Library and is specifically for education students and has many free resources for teachers. So as you can see here, I'm on the website. What I found most interesting about Jessica's presentation was that she informed us on the National Film Board website. So here's that, where you can access educational apps for the classroom, high quality videos to use in your class, interactive stories, and much more. So I'll show you some examples that I was looking at for videos to show my class. I would primarily use this for social studies because there's so many things on Canadian history, like Prime Ministers of Canada, but this kind of caught my eye about because I'm in elementary education. So these are some awesome videos for children to see visual cues about empathy. So these videos you can show in your classroom related to the specific topic you're teaching that day to enhance your lesson plan. What's nice about this is that you're confident that these will be appropriate in your classroom because they're made for education. The National Film Board is also available to us after we graduate. So it's perfect when we're going into our classrooms and wanting to pull up videos on our smartboard to enhance your lesson. There is also education apps. So if you click on education and you scroll down to resources, there's lots of interactive things that you can do. So such as educational apps for your iPad. They give a few examples here. In this one, young children learn about the seasons and they kind of go on a journey with a teddy bear, which is always fun. So it links you right to the iTunes page. So I could use this in my classroom specifically for teaching the seasons. The second vendor was the ORC, or the Online Reference Center. So I'm already logged in here. The Online Reference Center is a website that students, pre-service teachers, library staff, and parents can access with an access code. One thing I'm most excited about that I can use in my classroom is I can access ready-to-use lesson plans and materials based on what I'm teaching that day. There are resources that support the Alberta education curriculum specific to what you're teaching. There are many resources education students can use, such as Bookflix. So I scrolled down. This is primarily for the K-3. So in Bookflix, if you click on here, I would use this in my elementary classroom because it's an interactive way to read books on all different topics. So you could actually use this on your iPad if kids wanted some extra free reading time. There's this tool is from the Scholastic website, as you can see at the bottom here. So if families can't afford maybe buying like Scholastic book orders and stuff, they can go in here and still have that experience of reading new books and having access to that, because all children should have the same amount of opportunities. So if you click on music and rhyme, this is a great tool to use in your English component, and it reads the books to you in different ways. So this could be good for someone who has a slow processing or autism, because they see visual cues. So you click on them and there's all different types of topics and stuff. So I would for sure use this in my classroom. So the last vendor that we learned about was the Microsoft Partners in Learning. So this website has tools to enhance the classroom. Sorry, that's the National Film Board. So here there's so many free resources that you can use. So if you click resources and go to free tools, something just happened. So sorry, resources, free tools. There's many different tools that you can use. So one that caught my eye was the free books again. So they handpick different books that would be appropriate for your classroom. There's some schools that don't get a lot of money for books in each classroom, so I feel like this free books tool can be great for children who want to read more at home or in the classroom. It gives the full synopsis of the book, so it's easy to access. I think this would be a really, really great tool. This could be used in junior high as well. I'm sure you can get all different levels. So going back to the free tools, there's one more that caught my eye called Brain Pop. So if I scroll down, Brain Pop. The Microsoft Partners in Learning should really be utilized because there's just so many free things that we can use. So there's fun videos that you can enhance your unit planning for science, English, social, and math. It gives quizzes and interactive videos. You can use this as kind of an incentive at the end of the week after studying a certain topic, and you kind of have a brain pop Friday or something like that. They're really, really awesome movies that tie in to current events, historical milestones and figures, and science ones and stuff. So it's really, really awesome. So all three vendors provide very useful resources that I can definitely use in my classroom, especially as I'm starting out as a new teacher. I think I will find lesson planning the most tricky part and being a new teacher, so these resources provide easy ways that I can relate back to if I'm struggling with lesson plan ideas. So thanks for watching my screencast.